Got a retractable awning that works great, but the fabric is worn out and needs replaced? Well, this video will show you how easy it is to remove your old fabric and replace it with a brand new Sunbrella awning provided by Sailrite. Sailrite provides finished, ready-to-install replacement retractable awning panels for those who want to do it themselves and save. Sailrite also provides kits you can sew yourself, saving even more money. For more information, visit Sailrite.com and search for retractable awnings. Let's get started and show you how it's done. Before you remove the old awning fabric, you will need to take two measurements: the awning's width and the awning's projection. To do this, extend the awning to its full width and measure from the main roller to the forward edge, not including the valance for the projection. The width is simply from finished edge to finished edge. Sailrite will automatically add 8 inches to the projection measurement you just took for extra fabric that should stay rolled on the main roller even when extended all the way. To remove this fabric, retract your awning all the way to its resting position against the structure. The fabric on a retractable awning is usually slid into a groove, and this awning has a stop clamp. These stop clamps will actually crimp the cording to keep the awning taut. In order to remove the fabric, we must remove the end covers on one side of the awning frame. They're simply screwed into place. So remove the screws and the end covers are easily removed. Typically, the end without the manual crank is the easiest end to work from, so remove the end covers from that end. We've loosened the stop clamp on the other side of the valance. Now we're going to remove the stop clamp here on the opposite end. Okay. Here you can see how it works again. Don't lose the stop clamps. Now simply grasp the end of the valance fabric and pull it through the channel. With a length of rope, securely tie the awning arms in place as shown here in the video. This will make it possible to unroll the fabric from the frame structure without the awning arms extending. We'll do that at the same position on the opposite end of the awning. With the arms securely in place, we can now use the electric motor here. We're using the electric motor via remote control to unroll the awning fabric from the roller bar. When initially unrolling the fabric, be sure to pull the fabric over the front valance bar as shown here in the video. If your retractable awning does not have an electronic motor, you can use the manual override to crank the awning down. There is a groove on the main roller. You'll see it here. You want to stop it so that that groove gives you easy access to pull the fabric through the channel. So right about here. Retractable awning frame styles vary. Ours has a stop clamp on the front bar to hold the main body of fabric in place. We'll release that screw to the stop clamp so that we can pull the fabric through. There's also a stop clamp on this end as well. We'll release that and remove it. Now we can pull the fabric through the channel easily. All retractable awnings from Sailrite, whether kit or finished, will come with awning spline cording. It'll be either white or black. Simply insert it in the sleeves. Before cutting the awning spline cording to size, be sure to leave at least 2 inches protruding from the ends of each of the sleeve openings. Now, with the added help of another person, typically it takes 2 to 3 people to do this, you can feed it into the main roller and the front bar. Now Matt Grant will explain it more in detail.
All right, Eric's letting me talk now. So what we want to do, I've got the new panel set so that the hems are to the inside, and toward the house is, or the structure is, the part that would go to the extended portion of the awning. And it has the piping or the vinyl cord that hangs out a little bit on each end because the clamps will clamp it. On the back there are no clamps, it just slides into the extrusion here. So what we're going to do is we're going to feed the one in the front just a little bit in the right spot, because this extrusion right here is going to be for the valance, This one's for the awning. And then I'm going to feed this top one into the roller. Okay. Once we have them both in, we want to pull them in equally and feed them without ripping the material. And this is the spot where it helps to have 3 people, depending upon the size of the awning. So I'm actually going to have Eric set the camera back so that he can help us.
This may look cumbersome, but it is quite easy as long as you have a few people supporting the fabric so that it goes through the extrusion straight. It's not too difficult. Just gently pull both the portion in the roller and the portion in the front bar evenly until the fabric is fed into the channel. So as you can see, Matt is underneath the awning, Hallie is all the way to the other end, and I'm in the front pulling it gently to ensure that the fabric does not rip on anything sharp. Obviously you're seeing it here in double time, so we're going fairly quickly. Easy process, but a little bit cumbersome.
Now wait. Okay, go ahead. Okay, how much do you have hanging out?
Top, it's right about to the edge almost.
Now about a half inch.
We're ensuring the fabric is centered in the frame structure.
Just okay, then go your way. What we're going to do is we're going to take the end cap off.
We've not removed the end cap on this end. We're going to do that so we can gain access to the stop clamps.
And now we know we have it centered pretty well. So I'm just going to look up here and make sure I end up right about there when I'm done, but I'm going to pull it this way so I can get this cord out. There we go. Now see, there's my original indentation where the screw goes. So I'm going to try and get it right back in that same spot. And now I'm going to slide the whole thing. I may have to get off the ladder and go over there and pull it. Yeah, I'm going to lock this down a little bit. And I am actually going to pull it from that side. Make sure this won't fall out. Loosen this up again. Okay, now we're on it. Pull that over there. Lined up. And now I can bite into this and get that good and snug. That will keep this piece from moving. The piece at the front. And we're good there. I'm going to leave the cap off for now because we have to do the other end. So we're going to move over to the other side. There we go.
Now that both stop clamps are in position, we'll ensure that the fabric is in the roller centered, and then we'll roll it up using our electric motor. If you don't have that, you can use the manual roller.
Just a little bit. I just want it to roll tightly. I'm pretty square on the back roller, are you?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Okay, once we have it with the canvas on and the arms pulled back in, now the canvas will keep the arms from springing out, so we can remove our simple line ties. And you notice that those weren't tied in any special manner. It really just has to be enough resistance to keep them from springing out. Now, you've also noticed that I've been using a motor to retract and extend the awning. But you don't need to do that. This particular awning also has a manual crank device here, so you could use your crank arm in order to do all of this as well. It's just not as quick as doing it with a motor. I want to make sure my hems are to the back. Okay, whoop, right there.
Yeah.
Okay, let me lock this end in first. We want to have it hooked over this umbrella like this so that when it clamps down, it's actually holding this umbrella, not just the welt. And Jim, if you would, just gently pull on that end. Gently. Okay, right there. Do you have any black hanging out over there, Jim?
No,
Okay, how about there?
I don't see any.
And we'll deal with that later here. Oops. Okay, let me have it now.
All right.
Okay, your way just a hair. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, right there.
We'll install the stop clamp here as well, and we're done. Now all we need to do is reinstall the end covers. The retractable awning fabric replacement is now complete. That's all it takes to remove your old awning fabric from a retractable awning and replace it with a brand new Sunbrella retractable awning panel from Sailrite. As mentioned earlier, you can get it completely finished and ready to install, or in a kit form so you can sew it up yourself and save even more. Sailrite also has a free video showing how to sew up your own retractable awning replacement panel. If you're interested in sewing up a kit for yourself, check out that video at Sailrite.com. I'm Eric Grant, and from all of us here at Sailrite, thanks for watching.